Welcome back to 307 Reacts. Today,
Dude, we got UPS. It came in.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Got some more
Got
foam
some
from
foam.
the studio. Hell yeah. Did you start it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We are reacting to Divided We Fall by Overtime featuring Caleb Jacobson. This was something that was recommended to us in the comments, and I had not heard of either artist on this, so I thought, well, fuck, let's check it out.
Yeah, I'm just finding out about this literally right now. We just discussed it like a few seconds ago. So right before we hit record. So don't know who I don't know by Overtime. So Overtime is an artist and Caleb Jacobson is an artist.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is America's Video, apparently. So, okay.
Well, that's fine. I'll be the judge of that.
Let's move forward, shall we? Let's see what happens here.
Oh, I like the scenery. So
okay.
Like kind of an old junkyard.
I like that.
This is the home of the brave, but there's so many people fully agreed. No more order 'cause we're busy being led on by the fact we can't control what we see.
Wow.
So he says,
So
we're the land of the free, but you know, they kind of tell us what to think through media manipulation, and they control what we see.
then he said something about being fed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's my only complaint so far. I think his singing voice is okay. I would like to hear. It feels like it's overproduced, and it makes it hard to understand the lyrics a little bit.
I was wondering about that. Like,
That's kind of my only gripe.
It's unique.
So far.
It's unique sounding.
Yeah.
But I couldn't tell if it was like just.
It kind of gives me like a Struggle singing type of vibe, like kind of airy when he does the kind of airy voice when Struggle does. But
yeah, it's interesting. I wonder. I'd be interested to know like what effects they put on there. But anyways, I mean, let's listen for it. Maybe he'll change his tone up.
I
Here
think
in a second.
this is Caleb, because usually when it says featuring,
That's what I'm
they
wondering.
usually do like the hook or chorus. Or
Well,
something,
and we have another video that you put on our watch later list that said it was an Overtime video, and the dude was not that dude. I don't think. So let's see. Let's see.
Busy being led on by the fact we can't control what we see.
Yeah.
I'm stuck between tomorrow and next week, but it's right where I'm at. That's what's best for me. But as it stands, all the problems that we can't let be. It's why divided we fall in the land of the free.
Man, I'm sick of all the anger, the hate, the hate's the danger. The things we seem to think we think are really not that major. There's problems in the world that we don't hardly understand. Yeah, we bitch about, I'm talking about we got the master plan. Man, the problem is we don't really even love each other. When we see a brother, we just really tolerate each other. It's a cold world. It's time to face the facts. If we don't step up and make a stand, we gon' stay on our ass. Man,
I like that line. He says, you know, anytime we see a brother, we don't actually love each other. He's like, we just tolerate each other. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
that's fucking true.
It's that
like,
thing, you know, like we don't got to be friends. We just got to work together. That kind of a thing, you know.
You know,
like,
and the thing is I think, of course, there's some people out there who don't deserve your time and your love and whatnot, right? Those are shitty people, and they will weed themselves out anyway. But
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
you know, you go out and you see, you know, somebody's struggling with their car or something. You know, I don't have tools. I don't know what I'm going to do for you, but like, I'll stop and check, I guess. So, but like a lot of people just drive by. You know, it always blows me away. I saw a video of a Lamborghini burned down on the side of the freeway, right?
Shit.
And like people are just like driving by, and this dude's just kind of like standing by his car, like. I mean, like if it were me, sure, I'm not gonna get close to the fire. Like, the bitch could blow up. I don't know.
Right?
So, like, I mean, I would at least stop one lane of traffic, have my truck parked there, you know, have the flashers on, and like make sure the guy's okay.
Try
you know
something.
what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, just
but-
make sure he's got help on the way or
yeah,
something. Like,
and people just
anything.
like driving by, like they don't give a
Crazy.
shit.
It's like kind of the same thing, especially around here recently when we got that big snow. You know, it's like if you see somebody struggling to get out of the snow, man, stop, help them out, give them a push. Like, typically it'll only take like 30 seconds of your time. Their car just needs a little oomph to get over some.
Oh man, my truck was I spent 3.5 hours digging it out.
I didn't even dig.
Bad.
I dug out my car out of the driveway, and then I couldn't get into the street.
Yeah.
So so yeah, it's just that kind of thing, man. Be nice to your neighbor, and like, you know, just be a civil human being. It's pretty simple.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, let's back it up 5 and hit it again.
Here we go.
time to face the facts. If we don't step up and make a stand, we gon' stay on our ass. Man, I can't turn on the news without a poisonous agenda. I don't trust the politicians much as I don't trust the system. Man, I used to think the country meant that united we stand. Now we drop and stomp a flag as if it's only just a brand. I ain't cool with that. You cool with that? Then we ain't.
Oh, he took off there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Took off.
But like, yeah, I know. You guys hate it when we do this, but like, there were some profound bars there. Like,
sorry, we always stop right before the fucking splashes or whatever. But
I mean, usually that's how it happens. They have some profound something to say, and then they hit the chorus.
And then they take off. Yeah,
they take off. So yeah, I want to back it up 10 and hit that again. He had some good shit to say.
Okay.
I don't trust the system, man. I used to think the country meant that united we stand. Now we drop and stomp a flag as if it's only just a brand.
Yes.
Now we what is it? Stomp a flag and
so he said, I used to think the country was united as we stand.
Yeah.
He goes, but now the flag is just
just a brand.
just a brand that we drop and like stand on, right? So he's like, we've lost touch with what it took to build this country and what it takes to keep this country running. And people have lost sight of like all the, people who had died fighting wars and all the people who had done great things for civil rights. He's like,
okay.
The thing here's the thing, right? It's perfectly legal for you to protest and whatever. And apparently you can burn the flag and stomp on it, whatever. Like, okay, whatever. Like, if you have the right to do that, do that. Here's why I disagree with it personally is everybody looks at it and they go, oh, well, it symbolizes racism and hate and all this other shit. It's like, do you forget that, like, Martin Luther King was an American? He said the Pledge of Allegiance to an American flag. Like,
it's weird. It's weird that
there's all sorts of.
It's weird that people
great.
It's weird that people would. I don't know if anybody like. I don't know. I don't keep up with things very frequently, but it's weird that people would associate the American flag with being like a racist.
That's
thing.
been a big thing over the past like 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Yeah. Like
that seems dumb to me.
Like the thing is they go, oh well, like the white supremacist, the old man, that's what the flag stands. It's like, bro, Martin Luther King fought and died for that flag. Like, sure, he wasn't overseas, but you know what? Like, he made strides for African Americans in this country, and he was killed for it.
Why does any other country have a flag then? Like,
yeah.
I don't understand that.
Yeah.
And then if it is a sign of racism and all that, why are there Mexicans and black people and Asian people and Russian people and whoever else living in America? I don't get that. That's weird to me.
So that's why I have a problem with it. It's like it's not just your soldiers overseas. It doesn't just represent your government. It doesn't just represent the blue collar worker or the white collar worker. It represents people who have fought for civil rights, people who have fought for this country, people,
and it does represent those other things that you were talking about too. But like that's what I said. I mean, look at other countries. Look at how the Olympics is. The teams come there to fight for their country. They compete in these sports for their country to represent their flag because their flag means something to them, right? So I think that's a dead argument, man. That's weird. It's weird that that's a controversial thing. That's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So anyway, let's back it up 5 and hit it.
Here we go.
Meant that united we stand. Now we drop and stomp a flag as if it's only
Smash
just
it.
a brand. I ain't cool with that. You cool with that? Then we ain't the same, and that's a fact. I'm a patriot and I'm proud as hell. I'm a country boy and I know it well. Right here we grind our ass off. We say shit with our mask off. If it don't sound right, then we're down to fight. 'Cause we ain't never been one to be passed off.
Okay, hold up. He said did he say we say shit with our mask off? How old is this video?
I don't think it's that old.
Okay, 2019. Okay. So so September 2019. So that was kind of when we were starting to get into
kind of the precursor to all the shit going down.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. So that makes it. Man, talk about being relevant. Like they were right on top of it with that.
Yeah.
He was thinking about that line for sure. All right.
Which, by the way, the symbolism of the little kid dropping the flag to the ground and not picking it up, I think obviously that's on purpose because they wouldn't have shot the scene and put it in the video if it wasn't. But it's like representative of the new generation coming up that they're not taught history and how it's actually happened, and they don't see the relevance and the importance of the American flag.
That makes sense.
Like,
because it's supposed to be if the American flag touches the ground, you're supposed to burn it, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So
there's some special way you're supposed to do it or something.
I don't know, people. I'm sorry, I'm not that patriotic. My bad. But
they do have a down here at Wyoming Discount Sports over on CY. they have a, like, if you drop an American flag or whatever, they have a box where you put that flag into, and like they have veterans like take care and do it the right way.
Do the whole thing. Okay, okay, properly dispose of the flag. Okay, that makes sense. Cool.
Which I think is pretty cool. Like,
my gripes. If we'll do one gripe each, I guess, for the video. My gripe is, I mean, they're not fooling anybody. They might be fooling you guys, but they ain't fooling me with those guitars and those cabs in the background and that guy behind the drum set. There's not a single real instrument in this song. But
I mean, maybe the bass. There was a section in the beginning where he was playing and it went perfect with it. I mean, maybe they travel with that.
Maybe not like, that bass, and but like maybe, but it's the same notes and stuff, and he was playing it. But I'm like trying to listen. I'm like, that's a Marshall half, and it looks like a Fender half over there on the right hand side. Like, that shit should be shaking the ground. So, and that's you can hear the sampled drums and all the synth stuff in there. So that's just my only gripe is they're not fooling me with those instruments. But whatever, it is what it is. Let's go back 5. Here we go.
Get our mask off. If it don't sound right, then we're down to fight. 'Cause we ain't never been one to be passed off.
This is the home of the brave, but there's so many people for
That's a real snare drum.
Yep.
no more order 'cause we're busy being led on by the fact we can't control what we see. Stuck between tomorrow and next week, but it's right.
I hear a guitar.
There might
in
be
there.
a real guitar in
there,
there, like a clean guitar, dude.
He's got a pedal effect. What is that pedal? I used to have one.
It sounds like a chorus effect to me.
It makes, like, when you do your solos and stuff, you can make it sound sort of synthy.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's what he's using.
Okay. All right.
But
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
let's find out.
What we see.
There's definitely a guitar in there.
Next week, but it's right where I'm at. That's what's best for me. But as it stands, all the problems that we can't let be. It's why divided we fall in the land of the free.
I've rode bikes, I got scars, I've had fights, I've seen stars, I've got up, I've got down, I'm living my best life. I've seen the world crumble at the hands of a few. A whole lot of problems from my point of view.
So the little kid walked out the front door, and then on the other side of it, all of a sudden he was grown up.
Yeah.
Right? And what, heading off to the military or something? He had like an army backpack on, maybe, or something. I don't know. Just kind of like trying to gather what's been going on through the whole clip. So at the beginning of this, it's just a kid like playing football and trying to hit cans with the football and stuff, right? And then his dad calls him in for dinner or something. I can only assume.
Like that,
And then he goes to leave for school, and he turns around and he's like in college or leaving for the military, one or the other, on the other side of the door. Okay, just making sure I've collected all the scenes.
That makes sense to me. I mean, we'll find out.
Yeah, I think it's going to tie together, but I'm making sure I have both things going on at the same time here. So here we go.
Trying to think positive,
yep.
living my life, but the world keeps on promising, struggling.
Damn, Matt, if you just let it play.
One more second, we would have had the answer. God damn, dude. If you just fucking...
I do want to hear his verse from the top. So
okay, let's go.
I'm going to back it up here just a little bit. There we go.
A whole lot of problems from my point of view.
Okay,
Trying to think positive, living my life, but the world keeps on promising, struggling, strife. I'm lost in my hope and I'm broken inside, but this song is my freedom and battling cry.
This is the home of the brave, but there's so many people for the greed.
Damn, strong imagery.
No more order 'cause we're busy being led on by the fact we can't control what we see. I'm stuck between tomorrow and next week, but it's right where I'm at. That's what's best for me. But as it stands, all the problems that we can't let be. It's why divided we fall in the land of the free.
Interesting.
Huh, I like that. So, as a little kid, he left the flag, right? And it was a small flag.
small flag.
And then he comes back when he's grown up, and the flag has grown.
Grew up, too.
Like, wow, huh.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Huh. Well, I mean, as far as taking, the flag hits the ground and burning it and stuff, that is technically right how it's supposed to go. But for the sake of the video, I like what they did with that. Like, I like that they repurposed it in a way.
The imagery was cool. Like, he grew up, and then he's hoping that the seeds that are planted as children, and as far as raising your children and how you teach them to behave around people and teach them love and acceptance and fight when you need to fight and pass off a fight when you don't need to fight. Like I think the point he's trying to get is if we grow our children in the way that that makes sense, right, or a proper way, we'll grow as a country.
Sure.
Like
I like that he, it showed right before it showed him coming back and picking the flag up. It showed all the dead soldiers in the field or whatever, right? So it's representative of like he was one of the lucky ones that made it back, and was able to go back to his, I don't know, maybe
his roots.
Maybe his family's still alive. I'm not sure. There's a little bit left. There's 15 seconds of this left. Let's see what happens.
So let's see what happens in the last 15.
It might just be teasers. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see what it says. Optimism is supporting.
Can I move these?
I don't. Look at us.
No.
Look at us playing around.
Fuck.
Optimism? Is that what it's got to be? Optimism is supporting country all the time.
Patriotism is supporting country
Patriotism.
all the time.
There you go.
And your government when it deserves it.
Okay, I got you. That makes a lot more sense.
I can agree with that.
Patriotism. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, that's it's interesting. It's interesting.
That was a pretty good video. Like I'd be interested to check out some more. I did find when someone suggested this one, I just found some videos from Overtime, and I just scrolled through and found one that was his highest viewed video and just added it to the watch later list.
So that's gonna hit the list at some point. So I would like to do some more stuff on him.
Yeah.
I would like to do something maybe like one of his other videos that's maybe not so political. I always get a little, I got to be a little cautious when we come into an artist and their first song is politically driven. I always got to just be a little bit cautious about that. But typically when that happens, usually the second or third video we watch from them, I'm sold. I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm in. I'm totally on board with this guy. So
I think he had a lot of good stuff to say, and I think he had some great imagery behind it. The thing I appreciate is there's a lot of artists that'll come out here and say, you're not going to stomp on my flag and shit. That you do that because you're an idiot. You know, he never called anyone a name. He never said all he said is if you do that, I don't agree. We can't be friends. That's all he had to say. He didn't have anything negative to say about the person. He just said we're not the same.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And I can appreciate that. I hate it when an artist goes in and they go, oh, you believe in this and I believe in that. That you're dumb.
That makes me better than you, or that makes you less than me, or like your belief system is stupid. It's like not really. It's just different. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it is what we are.
I mean, and if it pisses you off, You just fucking you
find
do
a
your
new
thing
friend
over there.
Yeah, like just go find someone over there that wants to be your friend. It's totally fine. So
Well, just a reminder, we are on the road to 5K. We want to try to achieve 5,000 subscribers by May 1st. That's a month away, and we cannot do that without your guys' help.
Please share our stuff on all of your socials.
Absolutely. Pornhub,
RedTube, X videos. There's something about a hamster, I think, out there or something like that.
I don't know about all that.
And for reals on the down low, if you guys do end up sharing one of these on one of those websites, that would be...
Take a screen cap, send it to us on Facebook.
We'll put it in one of these videos, because that would be hilarious.
Share it on your Facebook, your Instagram. If you guys want to follow any of us on our stuff, typically you can find us on Facebook, just Chris Bucher, Bucher, and
Matt
Greenlee.
Yep.
And then, so smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang, and we will see you guys next time. Ow!